Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars, motorcycles, do road trips, and right now I am on Coast to Coast 4.0, my fourth time going coast to coast, and for this ride, I'm on a 2012 Ducati Multistrada 1200S touring, and I'm gonna ride her from Alaska to Florida. Actually, I'm on my way to Prudhoe Bay. I'm gonna ride her all the way down to Key West, Florida. Gonna find out more about the bike, see if it's reliable, see what kind of issues I get into. But today is day number 3 of this ride, starting from Kenai, Alaska, going up towards Fairbanks. So stay tuned, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it looks like it's a rainy and gloomy sort of day today. But you know what though? You know what? Any day on two wheels is an amazing day. Yes, and I am on this beautiful Italian supermodel. Yeah, she's a little bit older. She's got a few miles on it, about 27,000 miles at this time. But she's got a lot of spunk, she's got a lot of grunt, and so far she's just only had the fork seals leaking in the front. We'll see how it goes. And this ride, I'm riding with my buddy Vish to Ride Moto, and we are riding to raise funds and spread awareness for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, helping to end childhood cancer once and for all. And a huge shout out to our sponsors that make these rides possible for me. Go check them out, show them some love. None of these rides would have been possible without their love and support and help. So a huge shout out to them. And we are still riding along these beautiful Alaskan roads. And the thing about Alaska is, like, wow, like the view just keeps on changing. It just keeps on changing. Like when we started off this ride, it looked like you could be anywhere in Western North Carolina, Tennessee, whatever, with all the greenery and the forests and all that around you. Now look, the roads opened up. You can see the mountains in the distance. And look at the clouds. They just look so freaking fantastic. So freaking fantastic. Yeah, I am loving it. I am loving it. And for today, the plan is to try and get towards Fairbanks, Alaska. Our goal is to head up to Prudhoe Bay. The weather up in Prudhoe Bay is gonna be nice for the next 3 days or so, and then it's gonna be raining and it's gonna go down. The temps are gonna go down to the 40s. So we really wanna head up to Prudhoe Bay and get back down before that really nasty weather sets in, because the Dalton Highway, from everything I've done my research, it's no joke, and I don't want to be riding that in the rain. I don't think that's gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun. But that's the goal. But right now we're just gonna keep exploring this part of Alaska, the southern part of Alaska. We are headed towards, this is the road to Whistler. We're not going to Whistler, but not Whistler, Whittier. What am I saying? But yeah, but there's something really cool I want to show you guys, like, or at least I want to see it. I don't know if it's gonna come out on the camera or not. I love tunnels, but just wait for the view out once we get out of this tunnel. Like, boom! Look at that! Look at that! There's a glacier somewhere around here, and the waters are just so freaking blue, so freaking blue. And that's the Portage Glacier. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get a little closer to see if I can get get a picture with the glacier and the clouds and the water. The water is just so freaking blue. All the glacial water, right? This little lake, look at it. It's just blue. Let me get off my bike. I need to take a picture, man. These places are just fantastic. Gots to take a picture. Yeah. They came out nice. The pictures did come out nice. And I'll share it with you guys later on. But yeah, back on the road. So we made a quick stop at a gas station, and we ran into some folks at the gas station, and we had a nice long chat with them. And it just turns out that some of these guys are already on our motorcyclist map Facebook group. So This is crazy. It's just such a small world. It's just a small world. It's such a small world, and the more you ride and explore and meet people, you realize it's getting smaller by the day. So this is Alaska 1 that we're riding on, and this is the road we took, I think, yesterday while we were going down to Homer. And since it was nice and sunny, it looked different. But today, since it's been rainy and a little bit overcast and gloomy, it's just giving a very different vibe. I mean, it's beautiful, but just different. So we made it past Anchorage. We made a quick pit stop at Anchorage, got some hot coffee. My buddy wished to ride. He had to send some stuff back because he overpacked. But anyways, we are back on track. We're back on the road, and we are gonna try to make it up to Fairbanks tonight. But the first stop along the way, I want to get to Cantwell, and there's this road called Alaska 8, the Denali Highway. It's supposed to be mostly gravel and off-roady, and supposedly it has some amazing views. So I wanna go check that out. I really want to go check that out. But along the way, here's what we saw. We saw a sign for the Denali State Park, and you can see the mountains in the distance. So just have to stop and take a look and admire the beauty. And that's the whole part of trips like this, right? Just stop, take pictures, look around, and whatever. This is why we do it. Ride for kids with cancer, riding to spread awareness and raise funds. And look at those views. Dang, nice. The Denali Mountains. Yeah, I love this. I love Alaska, man. I love these beautiful, gorgeous views. The greenery, the skies, the mountains, all of it. Just take it in. It's just amazing. Haha. And back on the road, because we still have lots of miles to cover. And the views are just so spectacular. We keep stopping and taking pictures and videos and all that stuff. And the whole part of this ride is also, we're not gonna be riding up to Alaska every other day or every other weekend. So you still gotta soak it in and take in the sights, the sounds, the views, all of that. But wow, this is just wow. Yeah, the weather really changed after we got past Anchorage. Oh, look at those mountains and hills in the distance. Wow, I might get a picture here for my thumbnail or something. I can get used to this. And the funny thing is, like, we have barely seen any other cars or motorcycles or whatever. We pass a semi or something once in a while. So there's not a whole lot of people here. Look, there's a semi. There's not a whole lot of people here in Alaska. And Alaska is a huge, huge, huge state. But that's the beauty. It's like, it's all natural. There's not a whole lot of population and pollution and human intervention. So it's just untouched and in pristine condition. I think we are getting close to Cantwell. Yeah, this is Cantwell. Yeah, boy. It's like a little town here. Check it out. I am loving it. Alright, so now we are headed on Alaska 8, which is Denali Highway from Cantwell to Paxson, Alaska. This is about a 101 mile stretch or something like that. Part of it is beautiful paved, and then part of it is, well, unpaved. We should be fine. These are adventure touring bikes after all. I'm on the 2012 Ducati Multistrada 1200S, and Wish to Ride has a 2023 BMW R1250 GS. So we shouldn't have a lot of issues on these roads with these bikes. These are adventure touring bikes after all, and this highway has some amazing views is what I read online, so we're gonna check it out. Now, we are not gonna be doing the entire length of the highway from Cantwell to Paxson because we are a little bit short on time. We still have to reach Fairbanks, and don't let the sunlight fool you. We are after the summer solstice, so the sun barely sets. So this is actually quite late. We're up. This is about 8 o'clock at night, so don't let the sunlight fool you. It is what it is. And the views, like I've said before, you see mountains and the greenery and all of this, and everything looks and feels so untouched and so well kept and preserved in its natural state is where the fun's at. And also, I'd like to say this is my first time actually riding anywhere that's not a pavement, other than the BMW 2-day off-road school that I've done. I don't have much off-road riding experience, and yes, I know how that sounds, and I've decided to take on the mighty Dalton, which we will get to tomorrow or day after, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. But yeah, so that's me. I wish we had enough time to go through the whole road, but we don't. But what I've seen so far is, again, it's just, these views are just so beautiful and so fantastic. I like it, man. I really, really do. And I just want to ride and take it in and enjoy it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to shut my mouth. Yeah, as we were riding by, we saw this beautiful little stream with a nice setting here, and we had to turn around and, well, take a few pictures. Why not, right? Got to take a few pictures. I mean, it's for the memories and the gram and whatnot, but just a beautiful setting. You can see the sun right behind there. It's not sunset, but it's going down. And yeah, the sun never sets here, so this is the summer solstice. And let me tell you something, like, we've only done about 20 odd miles and we chose this point to turn around. But this is just a beautiful road. I wish I had more time, and I really wish I could have done the whole 100 odd miles of it, but hey, it is what it is. And just getting to experience a little bit of it, I wanted to see it and experience it. It's really beautiful. If I ever get the chance to come back and do it again, I'd most definitely do that. Oh, and look at that, man. Just look at in the horizon, like over the mountains. There's this beautiful little sunset hue. It just looks so beautiful. Just looks so beautiful. I mean, Alaska, you're just beautiful. You're just simply beautiful. And that brings us back on this beautiful tarmac and beautiful pavement. I tend to get carried away, and why not? It's gorgeous. And look, we're coming up to some twisties. Yeah, boy. You're a Ducati. Come on, Multistrada. Do your thing. Show us what you made of. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, it's a Ducati. It likes corners. Now, the main test of this motorcycle is gonna be its reliability, right? Like, we all know the jokes about old Ducatis and how they fall apart and everything like that. So that's gonna be the real test. I'll report all the issues, if any. I'm hoping I don't get too many issues, but you never know. But anyways, that being said, we are heading on our way towards Fairbanks. So we'll be crossing through the Denali National Park, and hopefully we can get to Fairbanks tonight. And yes, we did make it to Fairbanks that night, and yeah, that was a long ride. So thanks for watching. Next day, tomorrow, we're gonna take on the mighty Dalton. So stay tuned. Ha 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 ha.